Guys, another great day to profit from the market. If you were short, are you short the market like I am? Because today here it's about 1:40 Eastern, and the Nasdaq is down 5%, S&P 500 down nearly 4%, Dow Jones 3% down, and the Russell 2000 down 5.6%. Some of these short positions that I have are small caps, of course. So now here today is so far a 23 grand payday for me. Some of the short positions I already went through my previous videos. Red Robin, now this is what I'm profiting the most. Total gain 4,400. Only today I'm making 1,400, and today is down nearly 8%. The second position was Wayfair that I had short for a very long time because of decreasing revenue. I don't like the CEO. I believe Amazon is going to be the leader and all those others are going to be wiped out sooner or later. But now with the Trump's tariffs, they really put a nail in the coffin. Here I have a gain on nearly 2 grand on Wayfair. ARWR, Arrowhead Pharma, this I profited. I had a short for a very long time. I've been taking profits on this one too. Today I am making only $100, but overall it's a $1,200 gain on this one. Camping World, for me this could be one of the worst companies, one of the worst CEOs in all Wall Street, and being hit hard by the tariffs. Now today is down nearly 16%, profiting total gain over $1 grand. Now today I'm gonna take some gains here off the table. I'm not gonna take a lot. I'm just gonna take what makes sense the most. Also because I don't want to pay a lot in taxes if I take profits every day. This one too is a struggling company, Genesco Incorporated, very struggling company. I am making 740. My position now is down to 1100. But the story of the day here, and what's most down of all, is Restoration Hardware, nearly down. It was down nearly 40%, and now 39% on this one. And I am profiting. Basically, I'm making. I had a short for a long time. I am more than double my money here. 51.55, but that doesn't take into account that I was already profiting from Restoration Hardware from before. I already realized a lot of gains on it, and on a position of $600, I am making 647. So no bad at all. Wolf Speed, this was a chip company. I mean, it still is, as long as it's gonna be around, but it's dropped a lot. This is one of the most heavily shorted companies in the whole stock market. On this one I am profiting nearly 60% on that, but I've been profiting from Wolf Speed for a very long time. This company has dropped possibly 80-90% of this its original stock price. In fact, the Wolf, I don't know what's going on here. There is something wrong with Seeking Alpha. I don't know why, but anyways, you can see some of my old videos going through all of my positions in details. The other one that got hit, Bed Bath & Beyond. Now this was the old Overstock. I think Overstock bought out Bed Bath & Beyond and they kept the name, but these are struggling companies, both of them, and even more so now being hit by Trump's tariffs. ALGS, I talk about that in my previous video. I'm profiting 63% total on there. This one, CC, I'm profiting $500 today, and it's a total gain of 30%. Jack in the Box, it's been hit too, down 30%. Only today is down 4%. I'm profiting over $500. Biohaven, this is a fairly new stock, and there was a lot of euphoria when this stock went public, and now it's been on a downtrend. This is another chip company, and down 30%. At least my total gain is 30% on that one. Arlo, they make cameras, being hit very, very harshly by the tariff, down 10% in a day. Affirm, that was one of the worst companies too. Stock being cut by a lot of euphoria, a lot of greediness, and down only today, down 17%. I am profiting on that a little bit because I was already shorting it when the price was down. I'm only profiting 3% on Affirm. Ambarella, this is another chip company. Now the chip companies have been hit hard, very, very hard on this one. In fact, I believe the leverage ETF, you have the SOX, SOXX, which is the chip ETF, but then you got the SOXL, which is the leverage chip ETF. It's down, I'll tell you right now, it might be down 40% today. So it's down 26%. Story of the day is Restoration Hardware down nearly 39%, Wayfair down over 27%, the leverage chip ETF down nearly 26%, Five Below down nearly 26%, Victoria's Secret down 21%, Gap down nearly 20%. All of those companies that do a lot of business overseas, Foot Locker down 18%, Carvana, that was one of the stories of last year, meme stock, whatever you want to call it, a lot of crazy money into the market. Carvana is down nearly 18%, Under Armour down 18%, Dell Computer down 17%. Guys, if you were listening to me and you were short the market, you would have had a great day today. So I invite you to reach out, feel free. You are inside of the States, outside of the States, whatever question you might have, portfolio review, feel free to reach out, and we can make it into a win-win situation for everyone. Some of my other positions, guys, you already know them. I've been talking about it over the past few videos. Office Depot down nearly 13%, Levi down 13%, Blooming Brands down 8%, Cracker Barrel being cut into all this too, down 13% with the restaurants. KYMR down 6%. This is a restaurant chain, Gen Restaurant. I've been profiting on this. This is a struggling stock. Down 8%. Victoria's Secret down 20%. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to bother too much you guys with this. VFC, this is the brand that owns the North Face, a lot of different brands. And now this one, I am making 90%. This is actually a long position. As you see, this is a positive number. Where you see a minus, this is a short position. Where you see just a number like this I've been profiting on that a lot. It was up by a lot. I don't even remember why, but anyways, I don't want to bother you guys too much. If you have any questions, you want to reach out, talking in depth about in depth about my position, and I can teach you how to properly short a stock like I do. I am a short seller, but I also have long positions. Primarily, I do some trading, I do some investing. My long positions are usually ETFs, anything related to the S&P 500. Now today I might actually buy a little bit of the S&P 500 because I think it's a good buying point, and I'm gonna dollar cost average anyways. I might look into some leverage ETFs today, or I might wait another week and see, but definitely I think now that the Nasdaq is down 5%, it's been down possibly 10-15% from the highs. It's a good time to start looking into the T, QQQ, or even I'm gonna do the S&P 500 3 times leverage SPXL. I think there is a 2-time leverage SSO. There is another one U Pro, and with the Nasdaq too there is ROM. I think that's only 2 times leverage ETF. But I might look into the financial leverage ETF. Well, I think this was helpful. Again, feel free to reach out, and I hope you guys are having as good as that day in the stock market as I am, and happy trading, and happy day, everybody.